Hey, this is the shack that Dennis built with a quick tip for you. I'm here in my back porch where I have a laundry folding counter, and as you can see, that's where we have our dog sleep underneath there, and you know, all of my wife's junk is on top of there. But what we got is we got a problem here, and the problem is that there's it's starting to separate there right between the tile and the counter. And so that's going to be a continuing problem. If you look underneath, what they have is they have a screw. Well, it turns out that they just screwed that into sheetrock. They just did a shoddy job when they installed it. Got my handy dandy stud finder here. Put that on the wall, and we'll show when we hit a stud. You can see that's right about where that screw is. There's nothing there. And whoa, right to the end here. See, we're getting right down here to the end. Now we finally got something. And what I did is I thought, well, maybe there's backing inside. So I went on the inside here where my hot water heater is, and I ran my stud finder down here, and I found nothing. So there's no backing there, and there's no backing here. So quick fix is this. Down here, we'll run the stud finder again. And here we go, we're running the stud finder. And right there at the end, you see that? Right there at the end, we're going to be able to put a screw right there to hold that up. Quick fix. Now what I'm using is I'm using my Porer cable drill, some Black & Decker drill bits, and we're going to put that thing back into place. Now there are 2 or 3 ways you could fix this. Number one, you could run a board all the way across until it attached to your stud over here. Or you could go to the backside if you had an open backside, and you could put some backing in there. That would be optimal. Mine just happened to be enclosed with sheetrock. A third way you could do it is you can put an L bracket right here. That would be a great way to do it. But what I'm going to do, because this is the shack that Dennis built, is I'm going to drill a hole at an angle, a 45-degree angle up this way, and I'm going to use a nice, firm, fastening screw, and I'm just going to screw it to the wall because that's really going to do the job. You want to make sure you got some meat on that, so when you screw it in, it's going to hold it in place, and here we go. Quick tip here is I'm going to use my Phillips head driver, and I'm going to just put this right here, and I'm going to just widen the entrance so that when I put the screw up there, it'll suck in a little bit and not crack that board. Here we go. Screw in, and in it goes. All right, there it is. Boy, that's a nice, firm job there we got. Back in place. Now I can put a little bit more caulk in there. Call it good. And that's a quick tip for the day. This is the shack that Dennis built, and this is the counter that sits in the shack that Dennis built.